A car accident can happen in a matter of seconds and it can change your life forever. When our clients first come to us, they are upset, they're confused about the process, they're often frustrated if they've been trying to deal with the insurance company on their own. Injuries from a car accident can range from a torn rotator cuff, which we see a lot in rear end accidents, fractured bones. We deal with actually a lot of post-concussive syndrome. That goes hand in hand with whiplash, and a lot of people also don't realize that. The insurance company's goal is to pay an injury victim as little as possible. That's how the adjusters get raises, that's how they're promoted. And our goal is to handle everything for our clients so they can focus on their recovery, so they can focus on their medical treatment and putting their lives back together. The types of damages that are available to injury victims in auto accident cases are medical bills. They have the right to recover the amount of their medical bills. Also pain and suffering, lost wages if their injuries have kept them out of work. Loss of enjoyment of life is a legal term here in Tennessee, and it basically means that they're entitled to compensation for how the injury has negatively affected their lives. Accidents happen every day where the at-fault driver does not have insurance. And that's why it's so important that everyone have uninsured or underinsured motorist coverage. So if you're involved in an accident with a driver that does not have insurance, you would file the claim through your uninsured motorist carrier, and they would be the ones to compensate you for your injuries. I have been handling car accident cases my entire career. I started out as an insurance defense attorney working for a large firm that handled cases for some of the biggest insurance companies in the country. That was my initial introduction into handling car accident cases. In 2013, I made a decision that has impacted my whole life and then made just my enjoyment of the practice of law so much more. And that's when I decided, instead of representing insurance companies, that I wanted to help injury victims and make sure that they weren't taken advantage of by the insurance company, and make sure that they did receive fair settlements. I think the main reason clients hire our firm is word of mouth. We've really been lucky to have just awesome clients that spread the word about our firm, and when somebody is happy with our representation, they really talk to their friends if they're in a car accident or they're injured, and they send them to us. Besides that, I think that one thing our firm is really committed to is providing information for injury victims. We really try to put accurate information out there to help not only our clients, but somebody that might not be hiring us. If they go to our website, we've really tried to make sure that it's an excellent resource. And I think when people realize just maybe the extent of our knowledge in the area of personal injury, that they end up calling us, and we end up getting to help them. Client communication is so crucial, because one thing we try to remember at our firm is maybe we do this every day. Maybe it's something that we're used to, but our clients, this is the first time, for the most part, that they're ever dealing with a lawsuit or dealing with an insurance company. So taking the time to make sure that they understand every step in the process is crucial, and it's something that we're committed to. We return calls and emails within 24 hours. If a client stops in and they want to see us, they come on back and talk to us. That's just an open door policy that we have. We are a small firm, but we're a small firm with big resources. I think that the advantage of a small firm is you're not just a number. Some of the larger personal injury firms that you see, on billboards, really you're going to be dealing with a paralegal, or maybe not even a paralegal, maybe just a case manager that the attorney has hired. And their business model is quantity over quality, and our business model is the opposite, quality over quantity. And we devote, as much time to a small case as we have to get the best results. And I think that because we're a small firm and we get to personally know our clients, it becomes personal to us. When I care about something, I am gonna try harder. I'm gonna do everything I can to make sure that that person gets the result that they deserve. One thing that makes our law firm different than other firms in our area is that we exclusively handle personal injury cases. It's all we do. Every staff member that we have, that's what they do. They handle personal injury cases, and we've been able to tailor this process just to get the best results possible for our clients. And that also allows us to just be fully immersed in personal injury law. So we're able to keep up with, all the newest case law that comes out, all the newest research that comes out. When a client hires our firm, we know that they're going to want to be speaking to their attorney, and I don't blame them. My partners, Michael and Travis, and I, we work together on every case. I think that we have a great dynamic. The three of us, we all bring something different to the table. During your initial consultation for an auto accident, our attorneys are going to go over your accident report. If you haven't received your accident report, we will request that, and a lot of times we can get that same day. We're going to go over what type of insurance coverage is available under your own policy. We're also going to discuss your property damage if that's an issue. We're going to introduce you to our staff as well, because they are an integral part of our process. And we just take as much time as we need to answer whatever questions you may have.